Hey, Dwayne, his car's wrap on. Can I put it on kind of late?
Justin, are you in the Discord?
Holy cow, everybody see that drift? Someone please go back and...
Let's get a mic check. Mic check. Alrighty, seems to be good so far. So we have 3 minutes left until countdown to green, and we'll be off with the Double Nothing 200 from Las Vegas.
Let's go! That's a win, Daytona, baby! Woo! Free peace!
Gino, you deserve the win. Gino, good shit. You deserve the win.
Thank you, guys. Let's go, baby! Teammate to the win, baby! Yeah!
You don't wanna miss a thing. Come on, let's get
Woo!
to begin. Come on, let's
Yes! Yes, let's go! Yes! Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Yes! Let's go! That's 4 wins, baby! Let's go! Yeah, baby!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Shake and Bake Racing League Season number 2, as we are here today with round number 5, the Double or Nothing 200 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, presented by Celsius. As this is going to be an exciting one at that, as we start qualifying off, these drivers will have 2 laps to set their fastest time, and then we will go to the main event. 135 laps around Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Stage 1 ends at lap 40. Stage 1 at lap 40. Stage 2 at lap 80. And 2 drivers to look out for here today, as we see one on screen right now, JJ Fieldley, who has won 5 races this season. The preseason races with victory at Daytona, and just 2 weeks ago with his most recent wins at Bristol and Watkins Glen, as now not only looking for race win number 6 of the season, but looking for his second three-peat of the season as well, as he has a purple sector, and the only man that can currently stop him is this man right here, Jaden Newson, the defending Season 1 champion, the previous race winner here at Las Vegas. The only driver right now to get a win this season besides JJ Fieldley, as Fieldley goes straight to the top with a 30.
Ah, man.
30. He is currently on pole position as Jaden Newson starts off his first lap of qualifying. A 30.30 for JJ Fieldley so far. He has pole position. As of right now, we'll see if Jaden Newson has anything to say. Another key thing to point out here, Gino
I got sideways
Zito.
and was wrecked.
Going to be replacing Carter Brockmeyer in the 62 Chevy for VBA Racing, as Carter Brockmeyer is out indefinitely until further notice, as he's out with a shoulder injury. So Gino Zito will take place in the 62, scoring points for Carter Brockmeyer, as Jaden Newson can only go to P6. Let's see what he has here on his second lap. It's a personal best. Out of 3 and 4 now, though. Coming to the line. Does he have what it takes to go to pole? No, only a slight improvement of 30.63 as he goes P5 and passes Thornhill, but that is all he can achieve. And immediately, the current championship leader with pole position, JJ Fieldley, grabs the pole position award here at Las Vegas, a 30.30. Justin Duas finishes P2, Stefan Wagner in P3. My goodness. Harold Wilson with a strong P4. Newson can only go up to 5th. And Stavin Thornhill, Charlie Jones, and Gino Zito with a 31.16. He'll start from the back of the grid.
Yes, it's pole.
That is pole position for JJ Fieldley. As the clock starts to tick down here for qualifying.
Yep.
What'd you say?
Commencing the session, JJ.
Oh, my bad. Alright, you're supposed to be behind the pace car.
So here we go. From Las Vegas Motor Speedway, JJ Fieldley grabs pole position, as we'll see how it goes down here at Las Vegas. Here we go, getting ready to go underway here. Let's take a look here once again at our starting grid.
Good job, boys. Let's have a good race. Good luck, everybody.
JJ Fieldley gonna start it off from the top. Justin Duas beside him. Then it's Stefan Wagner, Harold Wilson, Jaden Newson, Davin Thornhill, Charlie Jones, and Gino Zito. Vegas. Time to shake
Hey,
it
give me
before
a
you
black
make
flag,
it.
but I didn't
Green
jump it.
flag at
I
Las
went when I told you
Vegas.
to.
You,
As we started off, JJ Fieldley immediately to the lead, of course. Jaden Newson to the inside of Justin Duez. He is through into P3. And we'll see these two drivers, who are, in my opinion, the strongest ones in the field. The high line is the much preferred line, especially here in Las Vegas. You have to basically run the high line. It's not really an option to try and save fuel and tires here. And Jaden Newson is one of, if not the best driver right here to ride the high line, as he'll go down to the inside of Stefan Wagner to take second place immediately coming into lap 3. As he'll go now to the inside of JJ Fieldy, immediately looking for the pass out of turn 2. Let's see if he can get it done here. Still side by side coming into 3 and 4. Newson still trying to clear him. And Fieldy will remain ahead. Wagner falls back to 3rd. Duez forfeits Wilson, Jones, Thornhill, and Gino Zito. Now you're going to be cautious there on turn 3 and 4. 1 and 2 as well, but mostly in 3 and 4, especially on that exit and the mid-turn. How slippery that can be. Very easy to spin out, as Newson tried to go for a block there, but he wasn't too clear, as they go still side by side into 1 and 2. Newson finally gets the clear, but Fieldy will of course try to fight it back as much as he can to the inside. And like we said earlier, it seems to be coming true. The top 2 drivers now battling for the lead, Newson and Fieldy. Newson, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, finished P4 last week at Watkins Glen. Said he was going to try to improve as much as he can to defend his race win here at Las Vegas. And so far, so good for the 78. The 72, though, remains ahead. Let's take a look here at the back, and that's Harold Wilson, a strong runner-up P2 finish for him last week at the Glen, as he is currently P2 in the standings with 187 points. Just looking to improve as much as he can. And something happened there with Gino Zito. He pulls all the way to the back. It's a 12-second gap. Something must have happened with the 62 there of Gino Zito, as Stefan Wagner dips to the inside of 3. Now out of 4, Newson gets the big run there. And there's the talk about the high lane being the most preferred line here at Las Vegas, as Justin will also get through Wagner on the high lane. Newson now down to the inside. Does not have the enough run to try and get over Fieldy. As Duez here, if Newson continues to go low, Duez might be looking for an opportunity on the high lane to get into second place. This is just his second start in the league. But not too bad for only a second start, as here comes Newson once again dipping into the inside lane out of turn 2. Oh, they touch a little bit. Out of 3, Newson looks like he has the edge, but still doesn't look to be enough, as there comes the run by JJ Fieldy around the outside. Once again, just staying ahead as much as he can. Here comes Jaden Newson to the low lane. Stefan Wagner might be trying the low lane here as well to try and go with Newson at the bottom. But they're still trying to go side by side as Justin Duez gets loose out of turn 4. He manages to keep it going though. We stay green. Here's the opportunity for Harold Wilson to go into 4th, and he does. Coming into turn 1. As these two are still side by side, this might be some great racing action once again, just like we had at Bristol. Bristol was one of the best races so far this season. Close action, very tight fighting. And now these two giving us a run for our money at none other than Vegas. Fieldy will remain ahead out of turn 2 here on lap 13. The Celsius car in front in the event that is presented and sponsored by Celsius. So it should be an interesting one to see. But all of these drivers put in their time in practice. All of these drivers have improved drastically. As they're still side by side, that may have been a little bit of a touch there in the backstretch. But so far, so good. And these two, what an entertaining rivalry these two have given us so far, especially in season 1, where they would occasionally help each other. But now it's all for the race win, and we're not even halfway through stage 1. Like we said previously, stage 1 will end on lap 40, stage 2 will end at lap 81 due to the percentage of the third-party software. So it will give us one extra lap on stage 2, which should be no biggie. We will have 54 laps to race to the checkered flag, as that might have been just a tiny bit of a checkup there. Newson almost ran into the back of JJ. But they're still going at it side by side. Wagner in the back there. This looks like a more prominent run for Jaden. But again, tire and fuel are going to get consumed more there at the bottom to try and get the advantage. But that Highland here at this track specifically, too powerful to not get some advantage there up high. But Newson is trying. He is going for the low lane. I will give him that. So far, so good. There's the single file action. And everyone there at the back once again. They're just trying their best to go through. Gino Cito already on stage 1. He has retired the number 62. That won't be any points for the 62, unfortunately. Already a retired car.
It is slippery.
On stage 1, and you can tell there on the team radio from JJ Fieldy, it is very slippery, just like we mentioned earlier, as Newson finally gets through Fieldy into the lead. But of course, JJ won't let that go easily without a fight as JJ into the inside lane. A little bit of a shake-up there out of turn 4, but he is back onto the race lead. This might be a close race all the way to the checkered flag, as Stefan Wagner and even Justin Duas already getting up here with these two. Wilson, Thornhill, and Jones fell behind, but they're still trying to go at it, trying their best, of course. Do not go lap down as Justin Duas is hard into the outside wall, coming into turn 1. Unsure what happened there, but Jaden Newson is back into the race lead on lap 22. Beatley there looking for the block, as that might have been a little bit of a spin. Oh, and out goes Stefan Wagner. Into the infield he goes, and that will be the first caution of the day.
Good racing, guys. That was good.
Yeah, Jaden. Thanks for keeping it clean. That was fun.
As there's the sportsmanship between Feely and Newson, Stefan Wagner into
That was
the
good racing.
infield.
I think somebody was sliding in front of me and I might have hit their bumper.
A huge spin there for a Wagner.
Is there tire wear on this?
Was once again in the infield. We'll
Yes.
get a replay of that in just
Checking
a
out some of
minute.
that too.
Alrighty, here is Stefan Wagner. Just clips there in the fight with Justin and JJ. And into the infield he goes. Luckily, no major damage on that number 10, it seems. So he'll get that number 10 Chevy running up part-time for VBA Racing back underway, as everyone is gonna take a trip to pit lane. And we'll see how this turns out. So yeah, everyone is gonna take the trip here. Who will come out and win the race off pit road? JJ overshoots the box. That may have wasted some time there on the 72. But who can come out on time to win here the race off pit road on the first caution? Justin Duas coming out. I think he just beat Jaden Newson.
Nice pit.
And everyone now coming out. He does. Justin Duas beats out Jaden Newson on the race of pit road, as JJ Fielding will fall third with the missed
Hey, Star
box
Runner in 3.
heavily costing him.
Twas close.
But a great pit stop there for
I
the
thought
number
you, I thought you were
12
going to have me.
in the Ford machine. He is currently a free agent.
And I missed my pit stall, too.
And Jaden Newson also missed his pit
I
stop.
missed my pit box by like a mile.
So there is
Yeah,
what
that's what
happened
let me
on the
jump
race
you
of
to.
pit road. Both of them, I believe all three actually, missed the pit box, but Justin will be the one to get it going first, and he will restart the pack in the lead.
By the time I put my car in reverse, you guys were already going out, I feel like.
Great racing action so far,
What was that?
especially with a ton of green flag laps.
I feel like
already.
right when I got in pits, you guys were going out. Like, that's how far away I was from my pit box. It was insane. Nope.
Here we go.
Peekaboo, Harold.
Our first restart of this race. Justin Dues will lead the pack for the first time in this race to the green flag, and I believe this will
Is
be
this on leader or just on the flagger?
Leader.
I believe this will be Justin Dues' first time on the lead here in this league. Pace cars in, Justin Dues into the Echo Park restart zone, and we are green flag once again at Las Vegas. Great start for Justin there, great launch. As Newson and Feely will fight it for P2. There goes Feely on the inside. And they will be side by side out of turn 2. Justin Dues needs to make up his mind here to see who he will block. He chooses to go high. Here comes Feely down the inside. Dues will still continue to lead, coming into lap 28. But maybe for not too long, as JJ starting to pick through here out of turn 2. But they're still side by side. Justin with a great run now on the exit of turn 2. Newson tries to pull the switcheroo as he shifts to the inside, but he won't have the enough run. And again, there is that high line dominance here at Vegas. But great stuff so far from every single driver here. As Dues is into the outside wall. Coming out of 2. Now Newson won this race last season by just running the high line. Almost no one ran the high line last season as he goes into the lead now, but he just dominated the entire field last season at Las Vegas. Just running the high line, and he managed to get the clean sweep as well. Got both stage wins, and of course the main race win at the checkered flag. This was his first race win of the season actually here at Las Vegas, as he then proceeded to get the back-to-back win at Talladega the following week. Of course, the defending Season 1 champion, he is currently, I believe, in P5 in the standings, so just outside of the Championship 4 split in the playoff picture. But of course, we still have a long way to go before the playoffs begin, as the regular season finale will be in race number 15 at Indianapolis. But Jaden Newson, so far the only driver to win a race besides JJ Feely, who has 5, as Jaden won 3 weeks ago at Echo Park Speedway, also known as Atlanta. So now he's looking for his second race win here tonight, and maybe just a slight boost into the championship standings to be more in that fight for a potential successful championship defense when we reach the playoffs. So for those that don't know how the playoffs will work, the regular season finale will be at round number 15. From there, the playoffs will begin with the finale 8. The top 8 drivers in points will have their points reset to 2,000. Besides the regular season champion, which will get 10 bonus points, so their points will reset to 2,010. And from there, we go with the 4 first rounds of the playoffs. And then in the final round of the finale 8, round number 19 in total, the bottom 4 will be eliminated, and we will have just 4 drivers to compete in the final 20th race for the championship at Homestead Miami Speedway, which should be a doozy. And at Homestead, points will not matter. First one out of the 4 drivers in the playoffs to cross the line will be declared the Season 2 Shake and Bake champion. As we have some exciting racing weeks coming up ahead next week with the doubleheader Monday night with round of number 6 from Richmond Raceway. And then the following day, Tuesday night, we'll take a break from the competitive scene to go and have some fun with the Shake and Bake All-Star Race to go dirt racing at Eldora at Tuesday night next week. And then the week after that, for probably the biggest race of the season besides the championship race, of course, and that is the Coca-Cola 300 from Charlotte Motor Speedway for round number 7. That will be the longest race of the season with the most points opportunity, as we will have 3 stages. Justin Duess to the inside of Fieldley, trying to get back into second. They touch multiple times, banging doors as we go into turn 1 with 4 to go on stage 1. And they touch again. A little bit of a bump there by Fieldley to knock him away. He's going to come back though. Harold Wilson might be looking for an opening. Inner 3 and 4, 3 wide. Harold Wilson on the inside. Tried to go for the opening, but it just won't pay off as they'll go higher there. Wagner goes through back into 4th, but a great effort by Harold Wilson. Still looking for his race win here in Season 2. But a great effort there at that. Great 3 wide. Onto the turn as Stefan Wagner might be looking here to the inside of Justin to try and take away the top 3 spot. But Justin will remain ahead, and he actually might be looking for a shot here at JJ once again. Still looking for it. Trying to sneak past through here as we have a great battle for second here. Fieldley coming out of the turn, bumps the outside wall a little bit, but he'll keep it going here. As we reach the final lap of stage number 1, Wagner will take the opportunity to ride
Oh shit, I thought that was
the high lane.
stage. Whoop.
Jaden Newson out of turn 4 as he will
Yes,
take
sir.
the first stage of the double or nothing 200 at Las Vegas.
Jaden, do I have right side damage?
I don't think so, no.
Because my car just like lost a bunch of grip on the starts and stuff. I don't know what happened.
So we'll
Like
take,
after I made contact with you a little bit or hit that wall the one time, it just like screwed me up.
You might.
so we will take a
Don't look
quick
like it.
intermission here
Okay.
to get ready for stage number 2 of the double or nothing 200 presented by Celsius.
Yeah, hitting that outside
Don't
wall
go
with
anywhere,
scrub
folks.
speed, man. Checking out too.
Dang, how do you get out the road so fast?
I am speed.
Okay. Good to know.
Pace car in room 3. So fresh tires start at 84%. That's what it came off at. Say again. That was after run.
Alrighty, here we go.
Gotcha.
Welcome back, guys, as we are ready to start off stage number 2 here from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Now, as I was putting the points in for stage 1, the championship standings here for the display are still a little bit off. So stay tuned in the official YouTube channel of the Shake and Bake Racing League, where I will post the championship standings after this race once again. So you guys keep in touch with who is where in the championship standings, and of course their points in the championship. But here we go. As we get ready to go racing here once again. And here we go, Jaden Newson into the restart zone. It's green flag once again at Las Vegas as we kick off stage number 2. And so far, so good. Harold Wilson with a great start there and a P4. Stefan Wagner lost a ton of positions off pit road. As there he goes to make the move on Davin Thornhill. And he will try and get it done here through 1 and 2. They're still side by side. And he will fall into line on the high lane. So everyone is going to start falling here into positions to try and run the high lane. It will be interesting to see how this works out here.
Whoa!
Oh, and what happened there? Jaden Newson
That was close.
slid off.
He basically just swapped places from last year.
And just like Philly said, just like last season when we were on board with Jaden Newson, JJ Fieldy, that same incident happened. Jaden was able to avoid it, but Fieldy went into the outside wall hard. And now it's Jaden Newson who goes loose right in front of Fieldy. How the tables have turned. Down to the inside once again, trying to look for the opening. But Fieldy will remain ahead. If you guys are enjoying these broadcasts and this season so far and would like to tune in some more, make sure to like and subscribe to the official Shake and Bake Racing League YouTube channel here. Keep up to date in season number 2. great race so far. As let's go here into the number 12 of Justin Duez in the Ford machine. The shake and bake, crank it up. Presented by Logitech. Take it away. Over here with Jaden Newson in second place. We're now trying to catch up to JJ Feely. The gap is just it's just 0.2 of a second between them. As Harold Wilson now will try and go for the move as he approaches Justin for a potential podium position here. What a great run everyone has had so far. An amazing race, great green flag action. And these two giving us a show at the front. JJ still in front. Can anyone stop that man? 5 race wins this season, and we're only a quarter way, and he's already in position for race win number 6 and his second three-peat of the season. This would have been a 6-peat. This would have been 6 in a row if he wins this right here, and if it wasn't for Jaden interrupting his streak at Atlanta. Justin Duez around the outside of Jaden Newson. Harold will go with Jaden to the low line. Maybe a push here that can get
Holy cow!
and beat the outside as JJ Feely goes spinning out of 4.
What a save!
He manages to keep it going. Great save by JJ Feely. Slippery surface there. How slippery it can get in turn 3 and 4. You saw that right there. Feely out of 4, lost it a little bit. He will fall all the way to 3rd as he's now looking to go back into 2nd. Jaden Newson, who ran the high lane the entirety of last race, that's how he got the win. Now trying to experiment with the inside line to try and go for the overtakes. He's managed to success in some occasions, but it's been a little bit of a struggle as it all goes haywire. Once again, the slippery surface on turn 4. Harold Wilson
Check up.
goes spinning. Justin Dues went spinning as well. JJ Fieldley, the championship leader, also involved. It's chaos going into lap 60, and that will bring out the second caution of the day. Haywire out of 4. We'll take a replay at that
My bad there.
in just
Got
a minute.
boosted and overcorrected.
Everyone looked that. Yeah, almost everyone looked like they went for a little bit of a spin. First it was Justin, then Harold got into it.
What the heck was even that?
Then JJ got into it. As now here comes the race off pit road.
What was that?
Let's take a look here at Davin Thornhill, who sits in 3rd after the incident, and now hoping to stay in 3rd here as everyone takes a dip into pit lane. Who will win the race off pit road once again? It's Jaden Newson, who goes out first. Wagner will follow. Then it's Justin. Davin beats out Charlie there, and JJ is the last one to come out of pit lane. Actually, no, Harold is still in. Harold is still in pit lane. There might be some more damage than we thought on the 83. Well, we have the chance here. Let's actually take a look at the replay there of the incident. There's Fieldley, Dues spun out, and everyone got collected. Justin, Harold, and JJ, a 3-car pileup that will bring out the second caution of the race. This is Harold Wilson's point of view. Just not much he could really do there per se. So we will restart this race going into lap 63. So we will have just under 20 laps to go here on stage number 2. As Jaden Newson will lead the pack to the green flag once again. Harold Wilson might have a great issue, as now it's when he'll start coming off victory, or not victory lane, sorry, pit lane. I believe he might be a lap down. No, he'll actually stay on the lead lap. But he won't be able to make it in time. In this lineup here, he'll have to stay in the back. Here we go, Jaden Newson coming into the Echo Park restart zone, and it's green flag. Puts the throttle in, not a second thought. And we go back to racing speeds here at Las Vegas. Justin Dues gets past Wagner. It's 3 wide out of turn 2. All Chevys from PBA Racing. Fieldley, Jones, and Thornhill from massive 3 wide in the back. As here comes Jones and Thornhill side by side at the back of the field. Harold Wilson might be looking for a potential pass as Jones is through. Wilson trying to get through Davin. Davin will stay ahead for now as the gap between Justin and Jaden increases to about 1 second. So we'll see if there's anything in the post-race interview. We're still unsure what happened with the 62 of Gino Zito. From what I'm aware, there was no damage or issue whatsoever with the 62 Chevy. It's just an unusual retirement from this race. Back to the front of the pack we go. Wagner rounds off the top 3 with Dues and Lucen as field lead is trying to make his way back. Great stuff from everyone so far. As here comes field lead to the inside of Stefan Wagner, and he is through pretty easily. Back to single file action, of course, everyone running the outside lane. And Harold Wilson manages to get past both Chevys at the back. And so, what happened there with JJ Fuely?
I didn't see there.
Massive checkup. He slowed down quite a lot. I don't know if it's because he got loose or he just lifted too much. But that 72 car slowed down a lot. Some contact with the 10 of Wagner, but Wagner will be able to get through. That's just the US. Slowly but surely closing the gap on Jaden Newson. And look at that high line drive as we officially reach 12 laps to go on stage 2. Slowly catching him, especially on the turns. Actually, no, it looks to be more on the straights. So Justin Dues closing the gap on Newson on the straights, but when it comes to those turns, Jaden just expands the gap again. And you can see it there as it goes from 4 tenths to 5 tenths of a second now. Some action in the back. Harold Wilson and Charlie Jones side by side. As we reach 10 laps to go on stage number 2. So far, so good. Great drive from Newson. Stefan Wagner closing the gap on Justin. And this might be a pass here. As look at the gap between Wagner and Fieldley has increased quite a lot. As there's about 1 second and maybe 5 tenths of a second there The gap between Wagner and Fielding. Here comes Wagner. Down the inside of Justin Duess. I don't think he has enough. I don't think he has a good enough run to overtake Justin here, but we'll see here into 3. And he will. Stefan Wagner into 2nd place. Oh! That may have been maybe Fielding in the back. Hitting the outside wall. Out of the turn! That's what happened here. Harold Wilson slides out of 3 and 4.
Hey, my bad, Harold. I didn't mean to do that. You came down across me, and I couldn't do nothing.
So it looks to be contact between Davin Thornhill and Harold Wilson in the back. That will bring out the 3rd caution of the race.
Good racing, fellas. Gotta go to work.
That was a racing incident. No penalties will be found.
Oh, hi, Carter.
Harold Wilson making his way now as he gets his lap back. So we will just have a couple of laps left here on stage 2. And Justin Duess, unfortunately, out of this race. Great stuff from Justin Duess in the number 12, but unfortunately, his time here will end shortly, as he will take the early exit and the closing laps of stage number 2. Jaden Newson once again wins the race off pit road. Stefan Wagner might actually have Fieldley beat there, and he will. Wagner, for I believe the 2nd time here tonight, beats out Fieldley on the race off pit road. So 2 DNFs so far in the form of
How many laps to go? We go green for stage?
How many till stage end? Give me the for real answer, please.
Like, okay, thanks, Dwayne. That was way more clear.
Hey, Dwayne, did you check that wreck for a penalty for me? Good deal. I appreciate it.
So here we go. Gonna be restarting on lap number 80. It will be a 2-lap shootout for the stage. Newson once again will lead the pack to the green flag.
Get all bundled up here.
Here we go. Jaden Newson to the restart zone. Green flag once again at Las Vegas. Two laps to go on stage 2. Fieldley is back in second after the restart. He gets the jump on Wagner. But will he be able to capitalize and pass Newson here for the stage? As we go 1 lap to go. And huge single file action there coming out of turn 1 and 2. Jaden Newson, just like last season, will be in position for a clean sweep at Las Vegas.
Let's go.
As he takes home stage number 2.
Jeez, Chad, I didn't see you, man. Fuck. Dang, man, that's my fault. It looked like I blocked you, but I really didn't see you.
Jaden Newson sweeps the stages here at Las Vegas, and all
Check up
he has
on box
left
stretch.
is the race win. This is looking very, very much like last season. And now he is in position for the sweep here, as we'll be right back with another intermission as we get ready for the final stage here of the Double or Nothing 200. Alrighty. Here we go. The final stage of this race, the closing laps. This is where you have to give it your all. "54 laps all the way to the checkered flag." Stefan Wagner will lead the pack to the green flag once again. Green flag on lap 86. A great start for everyone is Charlie Jones, who hasn't been at the front of the pack the entire time. 3 wide out of 1 and 2. And he's got it. Charlie Jones in his second. So far, his best position in this race. And Charlie Jones will secure second, as Jaden will try and look for the open spot here to go and grab that position. And there is the attack on the inside. Jaden Newson down below, almost contact, but Jones will stay ahead, and we go single file. Into the inside, and there's the move that Jaden wanted. Second spot secured. To the inside now of Wagner, looking for the double.
New and improved track record.
And in
Dang
really
it,
he
Jaden, you're
goes.
beating me again.
What a run by Jaden Newson as he grabs the fastest lap of the race with a 30.19. What a lap time by Jaden Newson, a 30.19. Insane. Fastest lap secured for now. And he's set. He's set right now for max points besides pole position. Let's go on board here with the number 10 of Stefan Wagner once again with the shake and bake. Crank it up. Presented by Logitech. Take it away. Great fight so far. These two
My car's got lots of issues, man.
have been giving
Cut
us
y'all.
as JJ Field.
Dude, I can't turn my dang car. You can't blame me here.
JJ Field
Keep out of the wall.
with some issues in the 72.
I've been doing that. This is my car. My car doesn't like to react when it turns.
JJ Fieldy with the championship leader with his first major issues of the season. The car can't turn. Looks like there might be a very tight issue there. A lot of understeer, very tight under turns. As Jaden Newson will continue to lead this race. Here's the battle for first. Newson and Wagner going at it. The defending champ in place for a great sweep. As we'll see if Beatley comes into pit lane to get that sorted out and fixed. Maybe tweak it a little bit to try and get the car more loose. If the issue, of course, is that it's very tight on the turns. Wagner on the bumper of Jaden here. Try and get by. There's Davin Thornhill in P3. I believe his best position yet. He was one of the drivers that did amazing in practice. Constant lap times of 30-31 seconds. And you can see how much he has improved throughout the season. Here comes Wagner down the outside. Through goes Stefan Wagner into the race lead against Jaden Newson. And Davin Thornhill might be looking for the opening.
What the hell?
Onto the inside, bumps out Newson out of the way. And Davin Thornhill is into second place. Bumps Jaden Newson out of the way. That may have been a small bump and run, but it will pay off. Davin Thornhill with so far his best result. Jaden Newson, as you heard there, the team radio, not exactly happy about the move there from Thornhill. But that was a bump and run. That's part of the game. No penalty will be issued. As Davin Thornhill now to try and catch up the number 10 Chevy. Davin may be looking at his potential first race win here of the league. A lot of drivers here actually looking for their first race win. Wagner looking for his first win. Thornhill looking for his first win. Charlie Jones for his first win. Wilson looking for his first win in the season. He has won in the league with a victory last season at Watkins Glen. Beatley with some issues with the car. He did come into pit road, but he will come out a lap down. Jaden Newson will lose out the P3 spot to Harold Wilson as the 78 now begins to fade. Charlie Jones gonna try and make his way through the Ford from Common Motorsports. Harold Wilson into P3. And Thornhill has closed the gap. The gap is just 0.4 of a second between
I'm
Thornhill
sorry.
and Wagner. Jaden Newsom there,
I
we
just
keep it
got
green.
loose.
Charlie Jones and Jaden Newsom get into it. They keep it going though. We stay green. Now 0.2. 0.3. It's back and forth. Thornhill at the bumper of Wagner. Could this be the time that Davin Thornhill, his practice, finally pays off? These two drivers, an incredible performance that they have given us so far. And these two looking for their first race win of the league. The gap will increase to 0.6. Thornhill's losing out. As the top two that were in this race, Feely out at the bottom, a lap down due to his issues. Newson is starting to lose out here after sweeping both stages. And now it's Wagner and Thornhill who are just separated by 0.7. So the gap is increasing. Wagner is starting to pull away from Thornhill. This is not what Davin currently wants. He wants to try and keep it close there, trying and hopefully go for the pass before the checker flag waves. There's Harold Wilson in the back, who is just a couple seconds behind, trying to get back into it. Charlie Jones also there in 4th. As the field is gonna get pretty spread out here as we are about to reach the closing laps of this double or nothing at 200.
I'm calling it right now. Stefan's gonna win it.
As there is the commentary by Carter Brockmeyer, who is helping me with race control. Davin Thornhill just trying to close the gap as much as he can. He was just 0.3 away. Now the gap increasing to 0.8.
If you watch the center of the corner, he rolls it so much better in 3 and 4.
He does.
And then it ruins his exit.
Stefan Wagner just currently with a better lane. And this is heavily impacting Thornhill. The gap just keeps increasing, now up to 0.8. I mean, but you gotta give props here for Davin Thornhill. He's put a lot of time into practice here. And even if he doesn't get the race win here, a strong P2 finish would be
The longer this
more than
run,
nothing.
the longer this run goes, the more his tires. He shows how much he saved his tires. He's been in the back all day, from what I've seen, and it's just those tires that he saved are working out his way.
Officially 24 laps to go here in the double or nothing at 200 at Las Vegas. Unsure what happened with Jaden Newsom. He was at the front of the pack the entire time, and then he just lost it out. I don't know what exactly happened there. I know Feely lost it out due to the issues that he had with the car being tight, but unsure what happened with Newsom. Yeah, just that gap slowly increasing. Slowly hurting Thornhill. That gap is gonna slowly increase now to 1 full second. Charlie Jones goes a lap down.
I was about to say, I thought I saw someone going to pit lane. I wonder what happened to Charlie there.
So Charlie Jones and J.J. Fieldley go a lap down. Jaden Newsom is about 13 seconds away. So unless there's a caution, or at least he can pull off a miracle, he's mostly out of it. Wilson is 4 seconds away. Thornhill right now seems to be the only hope, but the gap is just slowly increasing or just not moving at all.
I don't think pitting's a go here, because if these front two stay out, that's over a lap and a half that they have to run down them two. And it's just a really tall task.
And the thing for Thornhill there, the laps just slowly decreasing. He doesn't have a lot of time left.
That was a good corner.
He has decreased it though. He's back to 5/10.
He's running him down. We might have a race.
This might be the shot here that he needs. 20 laps to go.
Oh, he's coming. He's got the draft now. Let's see if Stefan starts to aero block him in the corners. Stefan kind of goes in his lane there.
That's another thing to keep in mind here. That dirty air can play a big factor. Decreasing down to 3/10.
If you think of it, the dirty air is kind of like the wake off of the back of a boat. The further back you are, the more it spreads across the track. So the closer you could get and the more clean air you could get, the better off you will be.
He's
But if they're
closing
gonna
it.
run the same,
He's closing him here now. 2/10.
they're running the same line. He's gonna run the different line here.
He is almost on Wagner's bumper.
He's got to run. He's going to the bottom. Ooh, he's just not going to get it. Wagner's going to get the run off the corner here.
Gap still at 2/10. He's trying to go low here. But Wagner just with a better line.
One thing I can see working out is if he could get that side draft just enough off the corner. He's there.
They're side by side. Into turn one. Thornhill has it. Davin Thornhill into the race lead with 16 laps to go.
Stefan's not done. He's coming back.
Wagner's coming back. He's going to try to defend the position, obviously. Also, report on Jaden Newsom. He had the issue, so he had to go to pit lane. He's actually going to be 2 laps down here. So the driver that swept the stages and won the previous race at Las Vegas now 2 laps down. Davin Thornhill is extending the gap. So now it's up to see if Wagner can try and pull through and get that race lead back. But now he's the one running out of lap time as Thornhill will cross the line here to go. 14 to go.
Thornhill just rolls the corners so smoothly and just keeps enough tire on it that it doesn't shred it. He really has a good setup on these long runs. Now the death of him would be if there's ever a caution or something happens to his tires. Or will Jaden try to race him, getting his laps back, and they end up burning his tires off and bringing Stefan right back to him?
The gap has increased to 1 second and 2/10 between Thornhill and Wagner. The gap is even farther apart than what Davin was to Stefan.
I think he's gone. I don't think Stefan's catching him at this rate.
Now Thornhill seems to be running the better line. I think Davin just needed to clear that obstacle. And now he's gone.
Wow. Great racing. I'm sad I can't make it.
Yeah, I'm sure what happened there with your driver. I don't know. Gino Zito just on the early stages of stage 1, just out of it.
Yeah. I don't know either.
There's some lap traffic. Jaden Newson gets past Stefan Wagner to try and get his laps back.
Now, will Thornhill try to race Jaden, or will he just let him by? If he was smart, he would let him by, but...
I was just about to say the smart idea here would be to let him by, but...
You know, some people really like fighting.
Jaden
did that to me last year when I was trying to get some laps back. He really raced me.
It looks like he will let him by.
Yep. Got to be careful, though, when he comes back across your nose so it doesn't get you tight and put you in the wall. Do not run Jaden's line is all you can do, and hope it doesn't slow you down with him.
Davin Thornhill, your race leader with 10 laps to go at Las Vegas. Just trying to pull away as much as he can and reach that checkered flag. The gap between him and Wagner has increased to roughly 2 seconds. I don't want to jinx it, but a caution here would be very devastating for Davin Thornhill.
Something I've no... Charlie Jones was back on pit lane, by the way.
Yeah, Charlie Jones back on pit lane.
Struggling.
I don't know if there was some issues with the number 3 car, but now he will be even lower down. 3 laps down goes the number 3 of Charlie Jones.
Davin just has such a strong car on these long runs. It's gonna be hard to pull him back if you're Stefan. You just gotta hope for a caution almost at this point.
Seven laps to go. Oh, Wagner's into the pits, I think.
Oh no.
No, he's still out. But that gap has increased 3 seconds. Now it's about to be 4 actually. Man, what great racing we've had so far here at Las Vegas.
JJ Philly doesn't.
Yeah, in my opinion, Vegas and Bristol so far have been the top tier races. Charlie Jones approaching Thornhill. He is 3 laps down. The teammates at VBA Racing, and Thornhill will let him by. Five laps, just 5 more strong laps before the 32 can see victory lane.
Now, if you're Davin, what do you do? Do you continue to push yourself, or do you just cruise? If it was me, I would cruise. I would almost let Stefan get right up to my bumper and not make any mistakes.
The gap is 3 seconds. It's actually about to be 4. So cruising here would be the best decision, especially if he's either low on fuel or has pretty big tire wear.
He has been getting closer to that wall every lap, I'm starting to notice. Off of turns 4.
That might be the tire wear there coming into play. Harold Wilson in P3, he will enter pit lane.
He was really out of that throttle on that exit. He was not full throttle. I don't know. I think he's starting to just cruise. He's really out there too.
Again, the smart thing to do here to try and secure the win.
And he's not, and it's not really slowing down his lap times either. It's keeping him up there.
The gap has actually increased even more. It's now 5 seconds between Thornhill and Wagner.
Maybe he just has so much center of that corner speed that he doesn't need the exit speed to keep it going. This is a really good racing strategy by him.
Unbelievable performance in the late stages of this race. 2 laps to go.
I regret saying Stefan is going to win this.
You jinxed it. That's the commentary jinx right there.
No, now I feel bad. God, that's the first time doing that.
We might need you
You've done
here.
that to me a few times.
We might need you here more on commentary.
I'll be here a lot more.
Davin
But here we go,
Thornhill.
one to go.
White flag presented by Celsius. 1 to go.
No mistakes. That's all you gotta say is no mistakes, and hope your tires don't blow out into the final corner.
I think he's got it.
I think he's got it too.
Would you look at this? The
Davin Thornhill,
40-year-old from Mississippi.
40-year-old rookie.
His first race win, and he's got it. Davin Thornhill wins the Double or Nothing 200 at Las Vegas.
And I can officially say, Vibes Badass Racing has more people that have won than any other team.
What a performance by Davin Thornhill.
Joanne, I don't think I've ever seen. I didn't even see Jaden do that last year when he saved all those tires.
I don't think so either.
That was
Congrats, Davin.
an insane
Let's
performance.
go, Davin! My boy!
that was just peak. You can't ask for a better finish than that. Really.
He has
Burn
every
him up,
right.
brother, burn him up!
He has every right to burn that Chevy down.
He's by far had the worst luck this year besides Gino Zito. He's been involved in every
Let's
wreck
go,
and every
baby.
race. And now he's the one that gets to celebrate while everyone else.
Unbelievable. Davin Thornhill, your race winner here from Las Vegas. What a performance on those closing laps. His first race win of the Shake and Bake Racing League. And all those hours of practice paying off. As you see there, everyone's celebrating with him. An amazing view to see.
Even
Wow.
Jaden Newsom's starting to celebrate with him.
Yeah, baby!
Wow. That just shows the love.
Cheers to a first time, buddy.
Davin is one of the nicest people in
Thank
this
you, brother.
league. And he's been having the worst
good
luck
job,
this
brother,
season,
good
but
job.
today he shows his dominance in the long run. He shows his dominance at these intermediate tracks, and hopefully he could get more done this year.
Wow. What an unbelievable finish.
It's beautiful to watch, Dwayne.
It really is.
And with this week, I don't really think a lot of people got the memo of the cancer awareness,
Come on,
but
Zach,
he
you
was
gotta
the
blow it up
main
here
one
real
I
quick,
could
brother.
tell. With all that
Blow that
pink on
thing
his
up, blow
car,
it up.
and it's beautiful.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. Yeah, there's the engine blown for one of the drivers. Davin's still going at it.
And it was Charlie Jones. He's out.
So
Alright, we all blew it up.
Thornhill,
Good job, boys. Good race.
Incredible win here at Las Vegas. Stefan Wagner finishes P2. It's P3 for Harold Wilson, Jaden Newson in 4th, JJ Fieldley, the championship leader, finishes 5th with by far his worst finish of the season. It's Charlie Jones in 6th, followed by Justin Dues in 7th place. My goodness. Well, let's get this sorted out here. Just like last week, we'll have the championship standings posted on the wall there in the YouTube channel, but my goodness. What an insane finish that was. Let's try and start the post-race interviews in just a minute. We can take a look here at the standings, but this may be a little off. But wow. JJ Fieldley will continue to hold on to the championship lead. Davin Thornhill boosts himself all the way to P3. Wagner moves up a spot. Newsom moves up a spot. Carter Brockmeyer, of course, who did not compete, will go down to 6th place. Everyone else pretty much stays the same on top of Justin Dues, moving from the bottom with 70 points. But what a win. In my opinion, that was one of, if not the most deserving win of the season so far.
After all race review, there will not be any penalties under investigation after this race.
Alrighty, there it is. The race win is official. Let's start these post-race interviews. And let's start it off with, of course, the Mississippi boy. His first race win of the league. Let's get Davin Thornhill up here. My goodness.
Come on. That was intense.
Davin Thornhill, your race winner from Las Vegas. Davin, what an incredible race you ran. Obviously, you were at the back of the pack for most of the race. And then on the closing laps, Fieldley with some issues, Newsom with some issues, and you finally capitalized. How did you feel, especially with that rundown in that fight with Stefan Wagner? What were your thoughts during that fight, and what were your hopes in trying to get past him to get the race win that you got today?
Save, 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 baby. I was in tire save mode all race long. But he had a good car. I felt like my car was just average, but I just tried to save my tires as much as I possibly could.
There we go. Yeah, we saw that specifically there, me and Carter, on those final stages where you started cruising. But it seems that all those times in practice at Las Vegas finally paid off. And now you're a race winner for the first time here in the season. That will boost you up to P3 in the standings. How do you look forward to going to next week at Richmond, and what are you going to try to do to try and maybe climb further into the rankings?
Try to take care of my car first. Got a bunch of good teammates. Yeah, just take care of my tires, take care of my car, and maybe we get to do it again.
Alrighty. Thank you very much,
All right.
Thornhill.
Real quick, Davin, I want one question.
What's up?
How about you and me? Jeez, I can't speak today. You, me, and Charlie all dress up as Talladega Night characters for the Talladega race in the postseason.
I'm down. I'll be LaPierre.
All right.
Alrighty,
I'm going to
Davin.
spill your macchiato.
Is there any shout-outs that you would like to do?
Oh, man, my team, my boss, Kevin, my family, everybody.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Davin Thornhill, your race winner here at the Double or Nothing 200. Go celebrate that win, man. Enjoy the rest of your night.
I appreciate it.
Let's get in here. Jaden Newson, the P4 finisher.
Going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Now, Jaden, you were pretty solid on those, the early stages of this race. Swept both stages, but what exactly happened there at the, the closing laps of this race? You started fading away and then fortunately finished in 4th place. How do you feel about your performance tonight and about the issue that you have, and if any, of course?
Well, overall in the race, I'm pretty happy. We got both stage wins, which is some good points, and set the fastest lap of set the track record again. Beat JJ, which is an accomplishment.
That was an insane 30.19.
Right? So I'm pretty stoked about that. What really kind of costed us that race win, I think, I'm pretty sure we were the fastest car. Maybe on a short run, I think Stefan had a better car in the long run, but Davin had lagged at some point in the race and clipped me and sent me up. Not his fault at all, but it gave me left rear damage, I'm pretty sure. And that just made the car plow, and I blew right front tire and had to pit because it gave me a meatball flag. So just unfortunate circumstances that ruined the race.
And I'm guessing this was about about similar issues that Fieldley may have had, as well as he also had some issues, being you and Fieldley the top 2 drivers here tonight. But how do you feel going into next week at Richmond, and what will you try and look forward to improve here, as you are slowly but surely moving up in the rankings, as you are just outside of the Championship 4 split?
Well, since I missed a race, I'm trying to make up for what I've lost. So just consistency is what we need. So unfortunate that our race ended like this. I'm not a big fan of Richmond, so we're gonna have to work some things out. But I think we'll be prepared when race time comes.
Alrighty. Is there any shoutouts that you would like to do?
My sponsors, Can Racing and ASL. I appreciate Harold for sticking with me throughout the race, and I appreciate you guys.
Alrighty. Thank you very much, Jaden. Your P4 finisher here at Las Vegas. Have a good one.
Take care.
Alrighty, let's get in here what looks to be our final driver of the night, and that is the championship leader, JJ Fieldley.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm there, but I'm just I don't know. I don't know what happened with the car today. You had a great run.
Yeah, I was just about to ask sort of a similar question with Jaden. Obviously, we saw you slowly fading out as you and Jaden were the top 2 drivers here. We did hear you in the team radio calling about something around about tight with the car that was making it hard to turn. Walk me through it. What exactly happened there, and what exactly caused you to fade all the way to 5th place?
Well, so basically at the start of the race, we had a great, amazing car, no understeer, no oversteer. The car would just grip. I can probably take the track flat out at the beginning of the race. I don't know what happened there after stage 1, but the car just wouldn't stick. A lot of understeer, and then when I would turn the wheel, it wouldn't turn, and I have to slow down to 160 miles an hour, which sucked. So I just stuck it out the race, and then tires became a problem. Tires came down after 5 laps, mostly for everybody, but that was just such a hard race. I mean, congrats to Davin. I don't know how he stuck it out there that long with those tires. I mean, you gotta give the guy some real props. I mean, that was just insane driving. I had to go through 2 sets through his one shift.
Yeah, that was an insane performance.
That was insane. Insane performance by Davin and Charlie Jones and all my friends, all my teammates out there. I mean, just amazing drive. Got the best teammates out here. Can't wait to go next week to Richmond. So.
Yeah, speaking of next week in Richmond and just the following weeks overall, how do you plan to try and improve and further extend your championship lead? Obviously, next week we have the doubleheader with Richmond and then Eldora, and then after that we have the longest race with the Coca-Cola 300. Do you have anything planned for those races, or what's your kind of goal here to try and keep that championship lead until the regular season finale?
Dwayne, I'll tell you my goal. My goal is to put my foot on the gas and hope for a checkered flag or God. I mean, we're at this point. We are after this race. We just gotta put our foot on the metal, put the hammer down after that race. We gotta figure some setups out and some strategies. That I hate to say it, but that was a shit show for me. So, but what a race with my teammates. I mean, I got the best people out here, so best of support. And thank you guys, my sponsors, Celsius, Handjob Fishing, and I just got people on my right side trying to cheer me on. So can't wait to race next week.
Yeah, P5 finish for you, but a great finish for VBA Racing overall. Congratulations on your performance here tonight. We wish you the best going into next week.
All right, we'll see the shit show next week. See you guys.
See ya. That is true. I do agree with him. I don't know how Richmond will go down. Richmond seems like an interesting track. So we will see how that goes down. But that will be it for tonight. What an incredible performance by everyone. An insane late stage drive there by Davin Thornhill to capitalize the race win there. Thank you everyone so much for watching. What an insane race this was from Las Vegas. And we will catch you all next week with the doubleheader Monday night. Both events at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Monday night, round number 6, the Capital City 200 from a Richmond Raceway as we go short track racing for the second time this season. And then the following day, we take a break from the competitive scene to go have some fun in the dirt with the Shake and Bake All-Star Race from the greatest dirt track known to man in the form of Eldora Speedway. That should be a fun one to see how these cars handle the dirt there, but it should be a doozy. But that will be it for me and from the whole crew. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe to keep up with the action of Season 2, and we will see you all next week, Monday night, for some Richmond Raceway action. Good night, everyone, and have a good rest of your night.